This week's Detroit 2020 Person of the Week is a man who has dedicated his life to serving others.
First, by serving the country as a United States Marine, and now serving the very Marines who paved the way for not only himself, but other Marines like our own Malcolm Maddox, who joins us now.
A good Marine never leaves a man behind, and the man you're about to meet epitomizes that mantra by working to ensure a generation of trailblazing Detroit Marines have their rightful place in history.
The Montford Marines were America's first black recruits to be inducted into the United States Marine Corps.
The executive order allowing African Americans to serve in the Marine Corps was signed in 1942. Prior to that, blacks simply weren't permitted to enlist. But the signing of that executive order by President Roosevelt was only half the battle.
They were rejected and they were despised. We were a nation that was divided, that never intended for us to even wear this uniform.
They were dubbed Montford Point Marines because of the base where they trained, Camp Montford Point, North Carolina.
Even after they were trained and ready for war at a segregated training facility, they were harassed and they were despised. In fact, some of them were even beaten.
African American Marines trained on Camp Montford Point from 1942 to 1949. At that point, the Marine Corps became integrated. And not long after that, a young Robert Middleton found his calling.
I remember being 5 years old and seeing a black Marine wearing the uniform with that red NCO stripe running down against those blue trousers, and I said, I want to be one of him. I had a sense of duty, a profound sense of duty, that I wanted to help preserve their legacy and tell their story because of the extreme measures that were taken to prevent them from being published in American history.
It took years of hard work on multiple fronts involving multiple chapters of Montford Point Marine organizations from across the country. But in 2012, a day that so many men thought would never come had finally arrived. America was ready to pay tribute to the sacrifices of the Montford Point Marines with congressional gold medals.
It was surreal. It was surreal to be involved with that whole process.
On that day, a tremendous battle had been won, but the fight to keep the story of the Montford Point Marines alive is far from over, and Robert Middleton continues to lead the way, which is why he is our Detroit 2020 Person of the Week.
What a tremendous honor it is to have the opportunity to represent these men in true history. We are what we consider second generation Montford Point Marines. How proud we are. It makes us walk a little taller and feel a lot more prouder to be a United States Marine.
These men, these Marines, they are living history, and unfortunately, they will not be with us forever. If you'd like to spend some time with some of Michigan's first African-American Marines, tickets are still available for the annual Heritage Military Banquet. It's taking place Sunday, the 25th in Southfield. I'll be there. Hope to see you there as well. All the information you need is on our website, WXYZ.com. Back to you.